Chapter 74 opens with Kargalgan still unable to believe what he has witnessed. His own warriors have been transformed into shadows by Jinwoo. This leads to an intense battle between the Shadow High Orcs and the High Orcs. As Kargalgan observes the chaos, he reflects on how they ended up in this situation and why, upon waking in the dungeon, they have been hearing only one command: to kill the humans, as if someone is controlling them. Kargalgan has ordered his generals to join the fray. One general charges at Iron, who swiftly deflects a slash with his axe. Using the same motion, Iron redirects the guard's sword downward and headbutts him, shattering his armor. This creates an opening for Iron, who finishes the guard with a powerful strike to the head with his axe. Meanwhile, two guards assault Igris. One guard leaps from above, which Igris intercepts, while the other guard attempts to flank him. However, Igris easily deflects the attack and uses the guard's momentum to dodge another strike. As he flips in the air, he draws a sword from his back and thrusts it into one guard. The remaining guard lunges again, but Igris effortlessly parries the strike and counters with such force that he overwhelms his opponent. Iron, in the meantime, sends another guard flying with a swing of his axe, which lands near Tank, who finishes it off with his massive blows. After their display of teamwork, Tank and Iron exchange thumbs-up gestures. Jinwoo smiles as he sees his generals starting to gain the upper hand. However, he worries that if he doesn't quickly replenish his mana with potions, his soldiers might vanish in an instant. While Kargalgan continues to ponder how he ended up in this predicament, other hunters realize they also need to assist in the battle. Suddenly, Kargalgan unleashes 3 spells simultaneously: Hymn of Agony, Hymn of High Fever, and Hymn of Blindness, which nearly decimate the hunters. He declares that the audience must not disrupt the performance. He then directs 3 spells at Jinwoo: Hymn of Slumber, Lethargy, and Blindness, asserting, "I shall shut that arrogant mouth of yours." To Kargalgan's shock, the spells had no effect on Jinwoo, who was immune to all curses. Jinwoo replied, "Don't you remember what I said? You're a terrible matchup for me." He dismissed the spells with a flick of his hand using his longevity skill, rendering him immune to all diseases, poisonous substances, and any other abnormalities. After this, Jinwoo spoke up, declaring that he would destroy Kargalgan's shield. He ordered his Shadow Mage to unleash a fireball at Kargalgan, using the Orb of Avarice to double its power. The fireball shattered Kargalgan's shield and engulfed him in flames, causing him to scream in agony. Meanwhile, Hunter Cha had reached the boss lair and was stunned by what he saw: summoned beasts fighting against the High Orcs. He noted that a mage-type hunter could typically summon only 1 or 2 beasts at most, leaving him questioning what was happening. Hae-In approached a member of the strike squad to inquire about the situation, but they admitted they also could not comprehend what was occurring. The scene shifted back to Kargalgan, who was furious. In a fit of rage, he cast 4 spells simultaneously: the Hymn of Rage, Reinforcement, Giant, and Combustion. Suddenly, he grew to the size of a giant. Hae-In, witnessing this transformation, warned everyone that they needed to leave immediately. Kargalgan crushed a shadow underfoot in an instant. As Jinwoo observed him, he recalled his bad experience with giants, most likely related to his encounter in Season 1 during the Double Dungeon. Kargalgan shouted at Jinwoo to stop being arrogant, insisting that he was now going to take things seriously. He generated a massive fireball and unleashed a powerful breath of fire toward Jinwoo. However, to Kargalgan's surprise, Jinwoo easily dodged the attack, leaving him astonished. In a swift motion, Jinwoo stabbed Kargalgan in the eye with a dagger, commenting that Kargalgan had only made himself an easier target by increasing in size. The chapter concluded with Jinwoo unleashing multiple slashes across Kargalgan's body.